Hello, everyone, and welcome to another podcast. Let us agree to disagree. Let us agree to disagree. I want to thank you for joining me on today, and I just want to get into it. You know what we talk about? We talk about the things that are going on right now. We talk about different topics, different subjects. I always request, feedback, whether, negative, good or negative. It really doesn't matter. That's how we come together and reason. That's in the Bible. I want there to be a situation where we begin to think differently. I want it to be to where we get to the point to where we say, well, what happens if we don't vote? What happens if we stop playing this game? I'm getting ahead of myself. Now, the first, topic I'm going to go to is the use, of black people to stop an agenda. A movement in an agenda. Now, I need you to understand it. They are very, they know what they're doing. You understand? When you're messing with, I call this government thing a conglomerate. When you're messing with them, they're very strategic in what they do. When we talk about this, I'm going to talk more about this, but right now, I'm just going to use this as right now of the $15 an hour. We have so many different views on that, how it will work, how it won't work. You have strategic people saying, breaking it down and putting it before you and all this kind of stuff. I get to more of that later, but they use to make sure, and this is me, they use black people to have people not believe that this will work. They use sometimes Hispanics. So they use demographics. Do you understand? To slowly separate and make sure that we back off. I was talking to some of the brothers yesterday, and I'm in the South, y'all. So in the South, it's more of they are more indoctrinated. They have been, you understand what I'm saying? When I say indoctrinated, remember what I said. I said, if you grew up in a Republican state, you're more of a Republican. See, one thing that's here down south, and here in North Carolina, I've seen, they are Republican laws. That's why you get the Democrats to really always fight with them. The ones that are here, they say that they always say these are Republican laws, but there's nobody or anyone to come in to correct it because it's a Republican state. So who runs it? Republicans, right? So they use black people for the black community to make sure that you will not believe that the $15 an hour will work. Now, I need you to understand something. When they say that, they're saying that it won't work for them. It doesn't say that it won't work for you. It won't work for them. Oh, it'll work for you, right? Because if you getting $8 or $9 or $10 an hour right now, and you go to 15, it's going to work for you. But then they start to point out, oh, this business can't handle that, or this business can't do this, or this business can't do that. It's going to put small businesses out of a job, and then they get them to participate, when they look at it, on TV, and then they say, oh, it's true. Please, people, do your homework and watch and do this on your own. There's always good and bad and everything. There's always win and lose. For every small business, there's a big business that does the same thing. So why, no, you're not going to do that to me. You're not going to sit here and make me get to, so indoctrinated that I say, what? Everybody can't be rich. That's indoctrinated. They have beat you down so much. You wanted to fight so much that you continue to lose. What you say? Well, I might as well just take these pennies and be happy. I might as well stop fighting this battle. But y'all have heard me say what I said. I said I do not fight a battle that I can't win. Right? So what does that mean? Why am I keep voting for it? Why would I fight voting? Why would I just, help the people start saying, man, stop doing that. Ain't nothing going to change. You see, they're doing it to you already, but you just don't understand and you don't see it. If a person has been voting for 50 years, guess what? I can't tell them not to do that because they're not going to fall back and look at it. I've been looking at it since Reagan. That's just me. I'm just, the least of all, and I've been watching since then, and I see no change in anything. When we look at right now, look at Biden. Guess what? Biden said what? The rich are going to pay. Have you seen the rich pay anything yet? No, because they're not. So guess what? Under Trump and under Biden, he's still going to ride off of the people that are working. They're going to ride off of our backs and do everything that they've been doing. Because that's what Manchin is there for. I hate that guy. And I want the people that wherever he's from, they need to get him out. Because he's doing that for Republican reasons, even though he's whatever sect of the Democrats or whatever the case may be. He's borderline Republican. He might as well just go ahead and jump on over there with him. Because they feel, could be rumor, but he's getting, donations and stuff from Republicans that are saying, hey, thank you for keeping him out of the rich people's pockets. Now, it wasn't worded that way, but, you read into it. Thank you for stopping him. Stop, because like you've heard me say many times before, when Biden backs off and I push the button and bitches out, guess what happens? The working man loses. Man, let me tell you something. Let me be totally honest here. Now I'm a forklift driver and we make cement pipe. I have been working 6 days a week since May of 2021. And since Biden has signed that, I know that now it is really on. But guess what? I have a sorry boss that will not give me. You understand what I'm saying? It's getting ready to go through the roof. I was just told, guess what? Boom. We already reserved up until March. We already back in March, and we can't keep pipe on now. Now you might say, hey, Dwight, be happy. Why am I going to be happy when I know, and this is the way I look at it, y'all. Why are you going to get trillions and billions and I get low thousands? Hey, hell, I should be getting high thousands at least. You understand what I'm saying? But like I said, what they say, everybody can't be rich. I didn't say give me millions. You make trillions, I make millions. You see what I'm saying? That's why when I tell you about this $15 an hour thing, and I'm still ahead of myself, but I'm going to still talk about that. But I'm using that for y'all to get an understanding of they use us to make sure that we just stay where we are. That's why the church doesn't fight or do anything except tell you to get on your knees and thank Jesus. Because one day in the by and by, this will be all over with. When do we change how they are treating us, y'all? When? When do we take care of ourselves? When do we get our destiny? When do we say to ourselves, hey, man, let's put this money together so we can live like Diddy. I'm going to keep saying that to y'all. I want to live like Diddy, man. But I can't do it with just my income. Come on now. We have to get to the point, y'all, where they stop indoctrinating us and we start saying, no, this is what we want. This is what we're going to do. And this is what's going to happen. But we keep waiting. They keep feeding us and saying, this is going to happen. Yay and yay. And then, oh, it didn't happen. Y'all keep praying. Y'all keep praying. Right. And then what happens? Then you die. And now our children keep praying and praying. And then our children keep praying and praying. And then our children's children keep praying and keep praying. And what happens? Nothing. We just thank Jesus, right? Let me move on, y'all. Let me move on. This hustle and grind thing. I'm getting tired of us going by these millionaires and billionaires and trying to put that into our lives and thinking that that's how we're going to be. Guess what? What's that? What's that dumbass saying? I'm asleep when I die. And then a whole bunch of other dumbass people in the room. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, so that's why you go on vacation, huh? See, we don't get it, or we don't understand how when these popular dumbass phrases are said, then we start believing them, and then what? We start incorporating them into our lives. Now this is the partner of mine. We work together, but he gets it in. Oh, he gets it in. You understand what I'm saying? And on our job, he had a light stroke. Do you know why he had a light stroke? What I told you. We've been working 6 days, and on the 7th day, he kept working, busting it out. And he came in and said, "Man, I'm not feeling good." I said, "Bruh, go straight to the doctor." You know what he did? He went home and went to sleep. If his son wouldn't have woke him up, you know what would have happened. And I'm 51. He's a year older than me. He's 52. But like I said, like today, if this is your one day, man, you better take that one day and chill. But we keep listening to rappers, and we keep listening to rich people and stuff like that. Oh, the reason you're tired because you don't have no motivation. And then when you get sick, you lose your weight, and then stuff starts failing in your body. Lil Wayne said, or this inspirational person said. I'm not them. You are not either. We have to stop with all of this. I gotta work. I gotta keep going. And then your health starts failing. When I came down here, y'all, and I'm gonna move on in a minute. When I came down here, I was working for the school system, and when I said down here, oh God, they only pay you once a month. And I was just like, no way. Man, y'all better start breaking that up and paying every 2 weeks or something. And you know what they told me? Because it's the South. You just need to go get you another job. I said, no. I said, if the one job don't do it, then I guess it just won't get done. Now, y'all may say, oh, you don't want no money. You don't want no money. No, that's why I'm still here. Because guess what? I sure did go get another job when I got off at 11 o'clock. And then went to work. You understand what I'm saying? And went home and went back at 3 to work till 11, and then work from 11 to 7. I sure did. And had a family to take care of. And guess what? I couldn't do all that. Couldn't do all that. I had common sense to know, you know what, this is, children growing up, hey, I got doctor's appointments, I have to go to work. No, this is not going to fly. So I left the school. I was going to stay in school. I left the school. And where I'm at now, I've been there for the past 18 years. And the one job gets the job done. Thank God. But we got to stop all of this. I got to hustle, man. I got to hustle. I got to go get it, baby. I got to go get it. I got to get that bag. My job is not a bag. Your job is not a bag if you don't own the company. Can I help you with that? Okay, your bag there's no bag if you don't own the company. You're getting a paycheck, people. Okay, now you want to get a bag. Remember what I said. You get 10 people that make the same amount of money you do, and you get the right financial strategist in the bank. Guess what happens? Life changes very quickly. But like I said, I'm just not the regular old 51-year-old guy that's going to tell you to go down and vote and so things will change. And I've seen this and I've seen that and blah, blah, blah. Come on, man. The one thing I always say, when I was coming up, the 50s told me nothing. I'll say this again. The 50s didn't tell me anything. So that's why when I got into this position right here, I'm different. I'm not going to keep telling you to do the same old thing. I tell young guys now and young ladies, remember what I said? I said, my job is called a dead-end job, but my dead-end job pays everything. When you young people can come in right now, get what I get, but y'all won't flip what you're getting and you won't invest in yourselves and do what you're supposed to do. You get married, you start, understand this. We've been told wrong, young people. You've been told wrong, and I'm going to tell you right. Do not get married in your 20s. I'm going somewhere else, man. Okay. All right. Now, let's get to this $15 an hour situation. Now, with the $15 an hour, I've noticed something. I think it's looking more and more like it may happen. So, since that's going to happen, guess what? They raised the food prices one time during the pandemic. I mean, in 2020, right? Remember when COVID first hit? Food went up. They just went up again. If I'm not mistaken, with this $15 an hour coming, they're getting ready to raise the food prices about maybe 2 more times. And the reason they're doing that is the system is built for us not to be comfortable and be happy. Do you understand? Now, they take all our taxes, they living off our backs, but they're not gonna leave everything. I had this conversation with a person one time and they just couldn't fathom what I was saying. I said that they keep the prices high so you can't live. So you will continue to struggle from check to check. Instead of you being comfortable and being happy and saying, you know what? Hey, I have money to do this. I have money to do that. When this 15 comes, guess what's going to happen, y'all? It's going to be harder because everything's going to go up. They're going to go up before you get to 15. When I first heard about the $15 an hour, my conversation with this person was, okay, if you give them $15 an hour, guess what? Now they can buy food. Now they can survive. Now they can pay their car payment. Now they can do the same thing everybody else is doing. But instead, they were just like, no, that's going to make it hard for, businesses and stuff like that. And first of all, understand this, y'all. I've said this before. I will always say this to, teach everybody, real and truth in all of this. Republicans go by trickle-down economics. Trickle-down economics means this. The big businesses get all the money and they are supposed to trickle down to you. Instead, they get the big money and they keep it. Understand? That's trickle-down economics. That's why Reagan was one of the worst presidents, but to everybody else was one of the best. And like I said to y'all before, Reagan is the reason why, to this day, Republicans messing with Social Security. And I just don't understand how all of the other presidents that came through never stopped it. Obama, Clinton, Biden. We're being played, people. They can be stopped at any time to stop messing with Social Security. But instead, we're complaining about it, put it all out in front of everybody. But who the hell trying to stop them? Not near one of them dirty bastards. Not near one of them. They sitting up here, we're going to fight. You're not fighting for the right stuff. I don't want to hear nothing. There's not going to be no Social Security. All you do is print the money. Please. This money will never run out. It's the worst. It's the worst. But this $15 an hour thing, like I was saying before, they're going to continue to go up to make it hard for us. But remember what I said. Biden is not taxing the rich. So the rich are still keeping their money, and it's coming from us. Do you hear me? It's still coming from us. And they're not being taxed, and they will not be taxed. Huh. Man, and then you're going to tell me to go down and vote for what? To continue to lose? Am I going to go keep voting for people to keep, I'm going to keep taking your taxes. I'm not voting for you. Take the taxes, but you're not going to get no assistance from me. You're going to take it, whatever, but I'm not going to be no dumbass going in there and hit that damn, button or whatever. And then I voted for this brother or this sister or that person or this person. And guess what? All they're supposed to do is the law. And the law does what for black people? Don't work, because it has nothing to do with us. So we have to get to the point, y'all, like I said before, and I'm going to continue to say this. And I would love feedback. And until we get to the point to where we know that everything they're doing does not involve us, I should be happy that all of this extra time is coming. But when it's time to talk about some money, I'm going to show my tail. Because there's no way we're going to be this wide open and you're going to keep giving me what you've been giving me every year. Because it's a cost of, the cost of living, whatever raise. We get all whatever that is, but no. You're not going to your fullest potential. Let's say that. So everybody, with me saying that, and always talking about these, no good, politicians, liars, and cheats, and these dirty judges and all this other stuff. Sometimes I do need to fall back. I need to, we need to talk about other things sometimes, and I was looking at the interview with Apollonia, and she was talking about Prince with DJ Vlad, and she said something, man. They quote me. She said, "I believe in hope." She said, "Hope is all we got." Now I might be saying it wrong. I take it for what I got from it. And she was like, "Hope is all I got." She said, "I don't have anything else. I have hope." And, she was talking, about how, Prince, he was going to do another Apollonia, project. And he was going to, he had put money in all three of the ladies, the Apollonia, the two singers, accounts and everything. And, she said that he was when he got all the rights to his music, he was, going back and tying up loose ends, taking care of people that he didn't take care of, when he couldn't because, Warner Brothers was running everything. And like I said, it's something, this is not what I want to talk about hope, but she said something, and I've noticed this with many singers, man. Before they pass, they have so much stuff that they were getting ready to do. She said he was going to do a book. She was going to do a book, to tell her story. You know what I'm saying? They were going to get back to doing music. It was a lot of things, that they were going to, start doing. And I didn't look at the whole, interview or anything, but like I said, when we talk about hope, y'all. And I'm not talking about, the hope that the church is, giving us one day in the sweet by and by. I'm talking about the hope that, we can get together and change our situation. That's my hope. My hope that we can stop fighting each other. And we can start getting to the point to where we get to the point, man, to where we are just happy with one another. When we start seeing our lives change, when it's like my wife showed me this years ago. She took red juice out of my kids' diet. You know what I'm saying? She stopped giving them sweets, and they were getting good snacks and stuff. And you see a change. Do you really think, don't you really think you would see a change or a hope of one day? Stop listening, looking at that TV, getting this depressing news all the time. Somebody's just been shot over here, or somebody's been shot over there, or it's looking really bad, or the worst thing in the world that that they will have to stop doing as soon as the kids graduate. Oh, congratulations on graduation, but woo, the job market's not looking good. That just needs to stop and never be done again. They know that already. But why you got to come in, you know what I'm saying, being a negative Nancy or negative Neon and just, ruin the situation. When we talk about hope, a pastor taught me something that I never let go of. He said, hope starts the race that faith finish. Hope starts the race that faith finish, because you start with hope, but then eventually you end with faith. Now, I'm going to stay on hope. I'm going to stay on hope because a lot of people, with their faith, the faith is more, with the building, with church. It's not faith in themselves. So it's not faith that God has put something into them for there to be a change. You understand what I'm saying? It's that we have to stop leaning on everything that comes from the church. If we would stop doing that, because guess what? That is the majority of where our mental health has come from. That's why we have so many problems with mental health, y'all, because of what the church has done in the black community, the things that they believed in for so long. I'm not going to, air nothing out or say anything like that. We know the history. You understand what I'm saying? Some of the stuff we saw, some of the stuff we apologized, stuff we moved on from, and some of the dumb things that we did from way back. You understand what I'm saying? That we didn't know no better than, but we still stayed when we should have got out. It's when I talk about hope, I'm talking about something changing, y'all. We got to have hope that this situation is going to change, not in these people. And I know I hear you. The Bible says you need a man, you need a man, you need a man. How many men want to give into your bosom? Not many, and few, if any. I want there to be hope that we can change our situation, y'all. That we don't keep depending on liars and cheaters in the worst part of society to do right by us. Please play this. I always challenge my Republican pastors. I always do. Please, by all means, let's talk about it. Because you can't keep doing this to the people. Do you know how many Republican pastors, and I'm talking about black churches here are in the South? The majority of those pastors have, poor people in their church. And they're giving them this false hope that one day in the sweet by and by, but right now, just keep believing, just keep believing, just keep giving, just keep giving. And nobody has a problem with that. Nobody says that that's wrong, that you lie to people and you're telling them this stuff. And you're telling them that, oh, it's going to work out. It's going to work out. And come on, y'all. When we talk about hope, I have the hope that, God will open our eyes. I have the hope that I won't be the only one to see this way. I have hope that I know, you know what I'm saying? That's why, like I told you, I believe in God and I believe in Jesus. I have to. I just took the church out of the persuasion so they wouldn't stop the relationship that we are supposed to have, because they want too much of my attention. You understand? Where in there does this say that I have to go to church to get to heaven? I don't think I say that. But anyway, y'all, when we talk about hope, let's have hope that our situation will change. Not that one day Jesus will come. I'm not going to keep singing about me dying one day. I did that in the 80s. We did that in the 80s. No. All we wanted to do in the 80s was die. Boy, I'll tell you, if we should have all been dead the way we sang, the way we wanted to go and see Jesus. My hope is that our situation changes. We get along and we put our money together. Just like the people in Atlanta that brought that land. Come on, talk to me. I have hope that our situation will change, but I don't have it in any man that's running anything in this country at all. Whether it be Biden, whether it be whoever. I don't have hope in them. I don't believe in them, man. They are a joke just like the ones before them. Obama, Clinton, Bush Sr., Bush Jr., Ronald Reagan. All of them a joke, man. Just a joke. So, y'all, I leave you with those things to discuss, to talk about, to say, come on, man, what, this Kirk dude crazy, or is he on to something? Because, like I said, I can't do it by myself. I'm open. That's my hope. Okay? Like I said, you go sit in the building just keeps you quiet. The building just makes sure that you don't start no ruckus. You don't believe me? Google the church against the government and you're going to see. Hey, if I'm lying, I'm flying. Google the church. You know what I'm saying? Google the church not agreeing with government and see what you get. You might get some independent, articles and stuff like that, but the first one they will give you a scripture where you're supposed to be obedient. Everybody, I want to thank you for joining me on today. And like I said, I'm going to end it with hope because we have to believe in something. We got to believe in something. I'm not going to keep fighting. Because remember what I told you, y'all. Our ancestors taught us how to fight, but they did not teach us how to win. So I'll fight. I want to win. So, voting's older than me. I'm not going to fight voting. I'm not going to fight that. That's a losing cause. There's too many people that believe in it. It's such an entity now that, that's a losing cause. But when I talk about hope, that our situation change, that's what I want us to hold on to. That's what I want some unity on. You understand? So remember, everybody, do not continue to do the same thing and thinking that you're going to get different results. Okay? Stop thinking that you're going to keep doing the same thing and get different results. That's not how it works. I want y'all to have a blessed week and happy holidays to you. And by all means, y'all, give me some, feedback. And I would love to hear from you. Like I said, whether it's positive or negative, I'm down for discussions. Whether it be a mayor, whether it be a governor, I don't care. All right? Because nothing's going to change until we have this conversation. So everybody, God bless you and have a good week.
I will trust in you and know that you are with me forever. I'll confide in you, 'cause you're the only answer that matters. Even in the darkness, you will be my light. Even when I'm hopeless, you will be my guide. I will not be shaken, I will not be moved. It is you that holds us together when everything else fails us. It is you that holds us together.
I will trust in you, your thoughts and plans of me, they are good, and I will wait on you. I know that you will see me through, and even in the darkness, you will be my light, and even when I'm hopeless, you will be my guide. So I will not be shaken, I will not be moved, and even in the chaos, I know that you're good. You're the keeper, protector. It is you that holds us together when everything else fails us. It is you that holds us together. Yes, you're the keeper, the protector. It is you that holds us together when everything else fails. It is you that holds us together.
Holds us together.
You're the keeper. Oh, yes, you are. It is only you. When everything else fails us, it is you that holds us together. You're the keeper. You're the protector.
You're the keeper, protector. It is you that holds us together when everything else fails us. It is you that holds us together.
He is holy and reigns with splendor. Our God, Yahweh, sovereign King, full of wonder. Our God, Yahweh, we say, Yahweh, be praised. Yahweh, Yahweh, be praised. Yahweh, His matchless power, infinite wisdom. Our God, Yahweh, none can describe Him, nor compare to Him. Our God, Yahweh, we say, Yahweh, be praised. Yahweh, from the rising of the sun to the setting down kingdom. Yours is the power.